everybody. I've been listening to Bird by Bird by Lamott, and it's a book about how to write a book, which is something that I'm trying to do. But she got to this part in the book where she said, just write about anything. For instance, school lunches. We've all got lots of memories tied to school lunches and what it said about you and your family. And so I started thinking about that, and I was absolutely blown away by how many memories I have about school lunches and how I used that silliness to compare myself to other people. How I wished so much that my mom would wrap my sandwiches in saran wrap instead of waxed paper, which I thought was dorky. Or how I only loved pink salmon, and when I somehow stayed over at someone's house who had red salmon, or we made a trade because I had bologna and they had salmon, and I bit into it, it tasted so disgusting to me, and I thought their family must be so weird. Or how Kevin Wilson, my friend, had this really cool lunchbox with all these really neat little containers, and I thought they must be a really great family. And the comparisons go on and on. How when I was in grade school, I always had money to go down and buy deep fried pizza pops, which is disgusting, but I liked them at the time. And how other kids thought it was cool that I had money all the time, but I knew it was cooler to have a mom at home that was with it and cooking meals. Anyway, so all these memories tied to one silly thing, school lunches, and I got overwhelmed with thinking about how we didn't just start comparing ourselves to other people when we were preteens or teens or adults. We've been doing it since we were 5-year-old or sooner, and judging ourselves based on what other people had for school lunches, for heaven's sakes. And so that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. We know now that comparison is the root of unhappiness, and it's where gratitude dies. And I'm always encouraging you to stop comparing yourself to other people. But also today I'm going to say, give yourself a break once in a while when you catch yourself doing it, because we've been doing it all along. And so the other thing that I hope for you today is that you think back about school lunches, or whatever it is, whatever mundane, insignificant thing it really is, and how many comparisons you put into your life and based how you think you're doing in life on something so silly, and as an adult realize how ridiculous that is. But then carry that into now when you find yourself comparing yourself to someone, and bring that knowledge and point of view into what you learn from your childhood comparisons that you've thought about. Because I promise you, in 6 months or a year or 6 years from now, whatever you are comparing yourself to will seem just as silly and just as insignificant. Whether it's the relationship that you're coveting and then 2 years from now they got divorced, or the woman who's always so fit and healthy and horror of horrors she gets cancer, or whatever it is, whatever we're coveting, we don't really know what other people are going through, and all we ever have to do is just be the best person we can be in this moment, and believe and know that we're exactly where we're supposed to be when we're supposed to be, and hopefully we can let go of all that comparison and just love who we are today. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.